Some of the video. I want to do the mid months. We're gonna start with fire since we still in Sagittarius season. We're entering into what's the 19th? I think we might have already entered into Capricorn already. Okay. No, it start on the 21st. So yeah, we still in Sagittarius, but we going towards Capricorn season. So I'm gonna do fire first and then uh get to us. All right, just seeing which way my. Let's pull some of these and see what we doing. For fire, sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, wherever we may have it at. Okay. All right. Okay. No, let me do. Let me do a collective read. These cards will narrow down which way. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, wherever you may have it at in your chart. This is for anybody that it may resonate with, okay? Sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node. What we got, Father God? What we got? What? Oh, we playing chess. Oh, okay. This is chess, not checkers. Okay, well, this is chess, not checkers. We got the devil sitting on top. We got the devil sitting on top. Okay, you thought you was the baddest, and somebody else is. Ah, we got two of these, and they sitting on top. Okay, it says there is a great need to distinguish arrogance then of blazing fire. So yeah, beware of Habri. Habri. Debris? No, it's not debris. It's hubris. Hubris. Let me look up that word and see what that is. It is a disease that makes health, pleasure, hunger, that makes fullness good, and the weariness that makes rest sweet. Okay, sound like a victory. Use darkness to shed light. Okay, all right. It sound like, yeah, going through some shit to get to the truth. We don't fully appreciate something until we have thought about it or experienced it. Opinion. For example, success is more rewarding if we taste defeat. Life is more pleasured if we've been close to death, and love dearer dearer if lost and then regained. Okay, as a German novelist said, her man, I guess her name is Herman or something like that. His puts it. Any life expand and flowers only through division and controversy. What are the reasons and the sobriety without the knowledge of intoxication? Yeah, it's like going through a. Basically, that's why the devil's showing up. This is somebody that went through like the night of the dark soul. They had to physically, literally go through all of the things that they had never ever went through that could have possibly been dark, challenging, weary, like weariness, all of that type of stuff, going hungry. If this is people that never went hungry, never went without, well, now they experiencing that. And only when do they experience that do they understand and they respect somebody that get it out the mud versus trying to laugh at a motherfucker. Okay, it's like, I don't know. It just feel like somebody being stripped down to nothing, and them going through a bunch of uh humanity, humbling experiences. You can't step into the same river twice. You can't step into the same river twice. Okay, escape from obsolete ideas. Okay, and then it says, what assumptions should you update and what is no longer true and should be scarred? What's now possible? Okay, I feel like that got to do with more experiences. Let me see what's at the bottom. What darkness or missing? What is dark or missing in your current situation? How does it shed light on what is there? Yeah, these is people. Father God, all the cards is going in the same direction. Like, you don't even gotta understand what you're reading, and you know it's all going in the same direction. These is people that, like I said, it's like the night of the dark soul. These is people that. Let me take my little hat off. These is people. They had to go through darkness to get to light. That means go through all kind of shit. All kind of shit. Okay? All right. It says using darkness to shed light. So the darkness, it could be any experience. Using darkness to shed light. That's any experience that got to do with darkness. Okay? All right. All right. So for someone to come to the light, someone, I guess, to get saved or give their life to God or get a better relationship, or just if they was living a trifling life, they not living no trifling life no more, or somebody's not gonna live a trifling life no more, because whatever life altering experiences they gotta have or went through, something has shooken somebody up, and I guess made them straighten up is what I'm getting from that. Okay, without even reading all of it, like the darkness card is speaking about death. It says we don't fully appreciate something until we have basically gone through the experience or experienced it. It says, for example, success is more rewarding if we taste defeat. Life's more precious if you're close to death. So it's like all of that type of stuff. It's like somebody not taking life serious until their whole life is in the balance. Okay, weighed in the balance. Okay, freedom. A person don't appreciate freedom until their whole, to their whole, life is finna be in the balance of being free or being incarcerated. That type of shit. It's just extreme measures that wakes motherfuckers up. Okay, is what I'm getting from that. Extreme measures. If you failure. If you had failure over and over and over, when you finally get success, you will appreciate it. Okay, you can respect it more once you gained it, because to lost or never had, and then you get, oh yeah, you understand on a whole nother light, a whole nother way. Okay, it says, where have you been successful in the past when dealing with similar issues? Has this made you less receptive to alternative approach? The ancient Greek word of arrogance is hubris, hubris, and it was seen as a precursor to one's downfall. Yeah, that would be like the pride come right before the fall. Anyone proud, there it go. Anyone proud enough to challenge the gods would be burnt by the gods. As surely as night follows day, destruction follows arrogance. Think of all of the business that were so pure. I mean, so sure. Think of all the businessmen that were so sure of their product or their methods that they stopped listening to their customers and soon found themselves without any customers at all. Yeah, that would be like how some of these pastors be like talking about the congregation is their church and all of those shit. Then they look up and their church members is steady weaving on out the door, and then they look up, they don't got nothing but a handful of people when first they started with probably over 2,000, probably 2,000 to 7,000. Now they down to a couple of hundred. It's that type of shit that be humbling the motherfucker. Let it be known, like, no, this is not your shit. It's God's shit. And the minute you think it is, then all the energy, all the God energy, and all the energy that exists is gonna go. Okay. All right. That's the same as a divine feminine, divine masculine. That soon as they disrespect your energy, as soon as they don't appreciate you, as soon as you leave the room, leave whatever, then all of a sudden they realize that it was your energy and your presence that kept everything together. Okay, it's like that type of stuff going on is what I'm picking up from this energy. Okay, this is people that's feeling like, I was listening to something my daughter kept playing on her phone. It was a movie, and it was something about a basketball team. And the boy kept saying, Coach, throw me. He was like, throw me the ball sometimes instead of throwing it to your pet. And then he said, and so then the coach said, throw you the ball? Throw you the ball? You want to play? He said, hell yeah, I want to play. And then he said, play then. Play. He was like, take the ball and get your ass off of my field, because if you want to play by yourself, woo, 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 you think the whole game is built around you and not the whole team coming together. He was like, just go ahead and get the ball and play all you want somewhere the fuck else. Basically, he was telling them that you're not the only one that make up this team. You're not the only one that can bring a victory to this team. If you think that you the whole team and you don't need none of them, then you get the ball and you go. So it's like that type of stuff going on, okay? Something like that could be going on. We got dig deeper here. See the wonder. We got prophecies your own prophesying your own success. So you might have prophesied your own success. Be alert to deception. You got deception around you, and it's because your success is being known. Also, I'm just getting a lot of undertone messages with these cards. It's making me think, because the see your wonders is to me got to do with breakthroughs, miracles, all of that type of fashion type things. It's when something happened that when the norm happened. It's like a phenomenon and all that old kind of stuff. Okay, when I see your wonder, that's like signs, miracles, and wonders. Okay, 222 is on the table because I seen that, and 1010. Okay, today when I went to the store, but seeing the wonder is awestruck uh by most of life. It says everyday events. Okay, from a chirp of a cricket to a phone to a conversation with a faraway relative seems nothing less than miracles to the average 3-year old. Yet we grow into adulthood. That sense of wonderment get what's this dumber get drummed out of us. Too many of us sleepwalk through our life. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you that this is like going from nonchalant to life moving real fast. And then you got this is going from not doing anything and then people going through life altering having life altering experiences and realizing that they don't want to waste life or some shit like that they don't want to waste time with life. Like I'm getting so many different messages. Okay, where we at? The plant contains the pigment that allows them to store the sun energy. That ingredient is in the bark of the chinchana or something like that, chinchana tree, some kind of tree. Can combine the deadly effects of malaria, whatever that is, that your car brakes work vertically every time you use them. Do you see the magic in what you're doing? What deadliness, your awakeness of things, what heighten it? I feel like this got to do with somebody becoming aware of their life and everything around them. Okay? All right. I feel like this got to do with the wonders, as same as the life crises, and then these prophecies. I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of different energies on this table right now. Okay, a lot of different energies, and it got to do with a person's life not going like moving slow or just at a standstill 1 minute, and they just miscellaneous meaning like they're just doing nothing with life. Okay, and then the next minute it's taking off and it's fast and it's off the chain. Okay, then you got a bunch of experiences. Okay, darkness, how a person gonna have to go down darkness to get to light. That means like go through a whole bunch of crises. My fingers is fucking dirty. Like I've been touching shit and doing shit. Like we went shopping, but damn, why is my fingers got all this damn debris all on it? But it's oil and everything on my fingers. But anyway, um, I feel like using the darkness to shed light. That's like I'm telling you, it's going through a bunch of different experiences and being brought into light though. Okay, life changing and alternate experiences. This is those who approach life like a child playing a game, moving and pushing pieces, possess the power of a king. Okay, I feel like people, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. You got people that was playing with life like it was a fucking game. Until God got a hold of their ass and took them through some shit to wake them up. To wake them up. This is somebody that plays a lot of games, don't take shit serious, and then the universe, the gods, is shaking their whole motherfucking world and waking them up. This is somebody that was very arrogant to God, that thought that they can do whatever they want, or even the gods. So this is like more than one God, whoever they was interacting with. I just feel like somebody had more than one warning by something higher than them. And their arrogance made them think that they can gamble with their life. Their arrogance made them think that they can play games. You got dig deep. You got escape from obsolete ideas. And to me, this is going down a dark pathway. Okay, what assumptions should you update and what is no longer true? And what should be discarded and what is possible? I feel like this is a lot of escaping the obsolete ideas. It just makes me think about dark shit, low vibration shit that got to do with weird behavior and all of that. Okay, it's to obsolete. That's the word right there. It's escaping from nothingness. It's escaping from, it's like idle time and all of that, y'all, that I'm picking up. It says you can't step into the same river twice. I feel like that got to do like you can't step into the same experience. Once you already have been through something and you know what it is or what it's about, okay, you usually don't double back and do it again unless you just an asshole. Okay. Okay. To dig deeper, you got what's a good ideas, what good ideas are just below the surface, and what's the second right answer. Okay, and you got all of these faces with him got different expressions, and it said dig deeper. This is somebody searching at their thoughts. Okay, nothing is more dangerous than an idea when it's the only one you have. Don't stop with the first right answer you find. Dig deeper and look for others. How do you how do you keep a fish from smelling? Cook it as soon as you catch it. Keep a cat around. Um Burn incense. Cut his nose off. Remember, the best way to get a good idea is to get lots of ideas. What's the idea? And then it says, what good idea are just below the surfaces? You know, when you get fish, you're supposed to cook it right immediately. Who the fuck is getting fish, letting it just sit, and then lighting incense trying to cover up the smell? Okay, that's somebody that don't want to acknowledge some shit that's going on around them. Okay? That's somebody that don't want to acknowledge the fuck shit around them and it got to do with them. Because he's even pointing his finger at the person. So it's like all of these different ideas that a motherfucker conjuring up, he need to be pointing the finger at himself. Okay? Playing all these child fucking games, playing all these kid ass games, you gonna get kid fucking rewards and kid fucking prizes. Okay? Take a whack at it. Take a whack at it. What's the whack? What is they taking? Oh, boxing. Box with yourself. This got to do with boxing with yourself because it says you can't hit a home run unless you step up to the plate. You can't catch a fish unless you put your line into the water. You can't make your ideas a reality unless you take a whack at it. If you want to be a singer, go sing. Sing in the shower, sing for your friends, join the choir, audition for a musician, um, as an admin, something like that. Carl Ali put it: either you let your life slip away by, did I not just tell y'all? Slip away by doing nothing, by doing the thing. Either you let your life slip by doing the thing you want to do, or you get up and do them. Okay, so this would be Take a whack. This is Father God wants you to take a whack at some things that you really been wanting to do for a really long time, and not to sit on them. And maybe you in a position now with the wonders, seeing the wonders, and then prophesying your own success. It makes me think you're gonna get that opportunity to actually do something with yourself. Okay, all right. Versus maybe having all of this good potential and you just sitting on it and ain't doing anything with it or something like that. Being alert of for deception is the people that want to come around you after you already and succeeded and going places or trying to focus on yourself. Because it says, is it possible that someone has disguised his intentions from you? What might they be? In what way are you deceiving yourself? Okay, yeah, this is the omnipresence. You got omnipresence around you, okay? And the omnipresence, which is God, gonna reveal the deception that people play, the part of life. But not only that, the animal, the chameleon, okay, the camouflage. There's people coming in all kind of camouflage energy, and you need to be able to discern what the fuck going on with it, okay, so that you can protect yourself against these predators. All right. All right. These predators are coming in disguise. They just trying to disguise their intentions in order to trap their prey. That means order to get in your motherfucking type of energy on some shit. In the war, the military leader forged weakness to urge an enemy into battle. Now let me tell you, you got some people that's gonna play like y'all all cool, everything all Gucci and good and all that. And then as soon as they get you somewhere where you can't just get off and walk off and all that is when they're gonna turn into a whole monster in your motherfucking energy. Okay? So it's like somebody playing weak or playing like they get along with you until they get you somewhere, and then that's when the bitch gonna come out. Okay? Male or female, but that's when they gonna really get motherfucking ugly with you. Okay? Okay, that's when the voices get louder, threats, hostile, and all that kind of shit. But a motherfucker gonna play weak, play like they harmless and all of that until they get you into a certain position, and then like military tactics, play like they weak. It's like underestimating that somebody really wanna do something to you until they get you somewhere, and then you find out that they really did want to get you somewhere and do something to you. So I'm telling you, just be careful of your company that you keep. I feel like when I see using darkness to shed light and stuff like that, I feel like this is like life and death situations. Okay, and somebody being put into that situation in a blink of an eye, and just that motherfucking fast, you realize that life can be taken, from you, from the devil, the devil. Like how when you just, it's like getting dressed and getting dressed, and you thinking, oh, I'm finna go to the gym and then stop at Walmart and grab dinner for the night, and or something like that. Say you're gonna go to the gym, and then say you're gonna meet your girlfriend for lunch, and then go to Walmart, and somewhere within that time of you doing that, you come up missing, harm, hurt, kidnapped, abducted, and that shit wasn't planned in your fucking reality, but it got put into your reality. So just that fast, you see how life can be taken, slipped away, or, compromised by the fucking devil. Okay? By the fucking devil. Okay? All right? So I just feel like be alert for deception, because I feel like you got people wearing masks. They're going to be nice and sweet, but then they going to be in this motherfucking energy when they get you where they need to get you at. Okay? I can't make it up. Look at that. Look at that deception. The mask is going to come off. This is a Dr. Jekyll Hyde. This is a motherfucker that may literally have Gemini in his chart. Let me tell you what I seen on TV. The young beautiful girl had went shopping, and she got ready to go home, and she was coming through her building, going to her elevator, and this, I'm going to say stray cat. This fucking stray cat followed her into her building. She thought that he belonged there, because he kind of got slid in through the delivery dude. As the delivery dude was going out, she had went in first, and the delivery dude was coming out coming out this way as she was coming into the building. And as he was going out, he slipped in because of the delivery guy was going past, and so he was in the building behind her. And so she was carrying her bags, and then her bags was kind of heavy, so the dude offered to carry her bags, and he followed her, carried her bags all the way to the floor that she was getting off on, followed her all the way to her door, and steady her taking her bags. I would, when I got off the elevator, I would have said thank you and took my bags and went my way. I don't need no motherfucker to walk me to my door. But this girl was young, so you don't think that something gonna happen to you when you young. It's about being naive too. She didn't, look at his demeanor, because I seen it all in his face. He looked mentally sick. He looked like a wanderer. He looked like he was homeless. And before they can even tell me all the shit that was going on with the nigga, I had already guessed it. So you can look at a motherfucker and tell a person's demeanor, But I understand that everybody ain't cut like, some divine feminines. It take time for them to go through life to get wise and to understand stuff. So anyway, she let this dumb fool walk her to her door with the bags, and she opened her door while he was holding the bags, and he basically pushed her in and closed the door real fast behind him. And he came into her place unannounced, like without unwelcome, like pushed, forced herself in with the bags. And she ended up sexually assaulted, strangled. He took a shower in her house and all that old crazy shit, and changed his clothes and then left. And they got his ass and caught him and found him and put his ass in prison. But it's that type of shit. Motherfucker appear to be nice. Can I carry your bags for you? Then next thing you know, Dr. Jekyll coming out. It says things love to conceal things things love to conceal their true nature. This is the love interest. This is a love interest that's concealing their true nature. This is somebody that got lustful, stalkerish, uh, who knows? Just somebody is out there motherfucking mind. Be careful of this energy. This is a lover. This is somebody that's been smitten and mad, feel rejected by you, or some kind of crazy shit going on. But I feel like these type of things, I'm getting a mixture of you needing to wake up every day and being grateful and thankful for life, for protection, for, like, don't never underestimate that a second, can't be, that life can't be taken from you. It's just all of something. It's something about this card that is just like, don't take life for granted. Don't take your safety, don't take your safety, your energy, how you protect yourself and all of that. Don't take none of that for granted. Cause it just got to do with like somebody. This can be family. This can be any fucking body. Pretending to be one way, then once they get behind the door, then a whole nother motherfucking side of them come out. All I'm saying is be careful and just ask God for discernment when it come to people and them being unmasked. Because I feel like these is people that pretend that they love you. Their true nature is pretending that they love you, but they concealing what it is they really. It says insight on here. They concealing the insight of what they really want to do to you. Okay, all right. Is what I'm getting from that. Then the see the wonder. It says many fail to grasp what's right in the palm of their hand. Okay, many grasp to see what's in the palm of their hand. Okay, and then it says, do you see the magic in what you're doing? Okay, what's diddliness? Your awareness of things. What's heightened? Yeah, it's a gift. It's a wonder when you can. It's a wonder and it's a gift when you can have insight, foresight beforehand. It's a wonder and it's a wonder and it's a blessing when you just know the intentions of shit before it happened. Okay? And you can discern where it's coming from and all of that. What angle and all of that. It's a wonder and it's a blessing when awareness. When you have the gift of awareness, it's a blessing to have the gift of awareness. You know why it's a blessing to have a gift of awareness? Because it keeps you from being dead. Look at that didn't there. In the word. The word here, it says didn't here. Okay? Deadens. Didn't. Okay? So to me, when you got awareness of things, it keep you from being dead. Okay? Okay, it keep you from being dead. And then the heighten is the heightened awareness. The heighten is the heightened awareness. Okay? Okay, that's all the fuck I keep saying and what I can get from that. It's like when you got everything in the palm of your hand, it's like when you can see shit before it happened, you can steer it. You can steer it and control it. It's like a captain guiding a ship and he can see the iceberg up ahead, so it gives him time to maneuver the boat over this way, around a wave safely, from the iceberg. I can't make the shit up. What I'm saying. And then it says your character is your destiny. Somebody's character, somebody gonna take a hard fall. Okay, their character is being seen as exposed. I feel like this is a downfall of somebody that was in a lot of motherfucking arrogance. Okay, all right. This is somebody that probably thought they knew it all. I don't know, but it says the self-fulfillment prophecy in the phenomena is which a person or a group believe something to be true. So this could be about the whole little society group. I don't know, but it says um acts on the belief and thereby causes the belief to become a reality. If consumers fear that there will be a shortage of a particular commodity, they will flock to the damn store like they're a crackhead on meth to stock up for that item. And they do this shit. Okay, I don't do that shit, but I be seeing people do that shit. When that ain't nothing but a sale tactic. That ain't shit. That shit ain't true. But that comes from not having no connection with God and the spirit and with spirit. That anybody can say anything and then make a motherfucker go nuts shit, batshit crazy and shit off of what they saying, instead of going off of facts or something. But yeah, it says thereby disrupting the distribution chains and causing an actual shortage. Okay, yeah, so, somebody somebody act, it's like prematurely jump off the hinges about something crazy until they really create a motherfucking problem. So that would be like you thinking somebody gonna do something to you and they ain't even thinking about your ass till you cause a real confrontation for real or some type of shit. Or it's like, imagine you working in the store and you think somebody getting ready, you think somebody's stealing, or you think they getting ready to do something and they not, and you blow it up, escalate it all the way because of your suspicions. You blow it up, escalate it all the way up into some other shit, and then until a whole confrontation go down in the store because you accuse somebody of something that they didn't do. Now you got a whole real situation where they want to fuck you up now. Okay? It's like all that kind of crazy shit going on. Okay? If a team feels that it is a jinx, if it's jinx against a particular rival, it will find a way to lose to the okay. These motherfuckers are sitting around here hearing prophecies and shit like that, and they feel like that's the jinx to let them know that they gonna get fucked up. This is this group. This is this group. Whoever the fuck trying to attack me or trying to attack you, they feel like when I prophesy, it jinx every fucking thing. When I say something and give a prophecy about success or some kind of shit going down, a failure, backfire, whatever it is, they feel like that's the jinx. That's the clue that